Ladies and gentlemen, come on, make some noise. That's how we do it. Welcome.
Thank you.
So good to see you.
Pleasure.
And congratulations on this. There's so much buzz out there. People are only and only talking about this right now. And ek baar wo pose ke saath, if we could, start. This is what we are talking about. So welcome. Welcome to
Thank
Mumbai
you,
one
thank
more
you,
time.
Nitin. So glad to be here. My love to all of the media here for always giving us so much love and acceptance. हमारी जो मलयालम इंडस्ट्री एक छोटी सी इंडस्ट्री है और ये पहली बार है हम आई थिंक बॉम्बे में आके एक मलयालम फिल्म प्रमोट कर रहे हैं तो हमारी यही इच्छा थी कि एक फिल्म जो हम बड़ी सी स्केल में लाइक शूट करके ट्राई एंड रीच मैक्सिमम ऑडियंसेस अक्रॉस द कंट्री तो ये आई थिंक 4 भाषाओं में आ रही and it's very dear to me because usually I do some 4 films a year, one in each language, but I've spent the past 1 year making this film.
Wow.
We've created an entire set in Karikudi, which I think you can see in the trailer. But at the base of it, it's a very story-driven film. It's more of a gangster drama. It's a friendship film. It's got love and emotions and bit of comedy and some great music. So I'm hoping it's going to appeal across the country. Also, I don't usually do this type of genre or even characters, so it was very new for me. It's very exciting for me. But thank you for all the love that we've been getting from the teaser and the trailer. And it gives us a lot of positive energy. And I hope it keeps growing. So can't wait for all of you to watch it on the 24th. I've dubbed it myself in all 4 languages. I think it's very important that I do that I get my voice across to all of you. And that effort is always worth it when I get feedback from the audiences here. So it's a big month for me. Tomorrow Guns and Gulabs is also coming out. So I think all the 2 releases I have are both coming 1 week apart this year. So I'm fingers crossed for both. But thank you so much. Always, you guys give us so much love. And like I said, you're so well researched. And I love coming here and interacting with all of you. And now that I've been coming quite often, I think I have a lot of friends now in the media. So it's great to see all your faces again. And yep.
What excited you more? Tell me. Football खेलते भी दिख रहे हो आप तो football को लात मारना या लोगों को football बनाना? What excited you more is film?
Actually, that football kick was quite tricky. क्योंकि to get the angle right, so बहुत बार करना पड़ा.
Right.
Fights are quite tough in that sense, and depending on the fight masters, I think we have different fight masters on the film. But always, love to the fighters who work with us because they really, put in the most effort. They really take the falls and everything. So I think all of those people are there to make us look very good. So yeah, but I don't think I've done this much physical action or in a film in a very long time.
Right. And now action की बात हो गई, प्यार की बात करते. There are so many emotions in this trailer that we've already seen. प्यार की जहां पे बात आती है, she is gorgeous. She is super talented. Aishwarya Lekshmi, ladies and gentlemen, जोरदार तालियां. Come on, make some more noise for her, yeah. The very gorgeous lady is here with us. And let's ask her to spill the beans, tell us all about Raju and Tara ki prem kahani in this case. So hi, welcome. So good to see you.
Nitin. Thank you. Good afternoon and very nice to meet all of you again. I'm very glad that I could be here promoting this film because the last time I was here, I was promoting a Tamil film. I was very proud, feeling very proud. But this is even more special because I started as an actor in Malayalam. So to represent a Malayalam film in the heart of Mumbai, in the heart of Indian cinema, is such a heartwarming thing for me. I feel very proud. And I'm glad that I could meet all of you again.
Wow. Wow. We are super happy to see you again. The last time that movie that you just talked about, you know, it shattered a lot of records down
Yes,
there
yes.
and across the nation won a lot of hearts.
Yes.
Here, तारा को कितना मुश्किल हुआ उनका दिल जीतना या वो आपका दिल जीत रहे? What is happening?
Arey, it was very easy.
Actually, Raju उनके पीछे पड़े हैं.
बता दिया, बता के खत्म करो. तो राजू आपके पीछे पड़े. कितना मुश्किल हुई उनको?
उसको मुश्किल हुई क्योंकि I was trying to. Okay, I cannot say that.
Stop revealing all spoilers.
Yeah. Sorry.
Please be careful. Abhilash sir is gonna break my head otherwise.
I'm going to call him Abhilash Saab from today. The way you were saying it, it sounds nice. Yeah.
बिल्कुल. तो ये तो director साहब की बात हुई. Of course, the chemistry. You know, we have to talk about that beautiful thing because talking about the previous movie and this movie, Spectrum का दो हिस्से हैं जो दोनों आपने cover कर लिए हैं. पिछली बारी में आप यहाँ थे, यहाँ पे आप यहाँ हैं. So how difficult was it or how easy was it to get into the character?
I am a director's actor, so whatever my director says, I completely surrender and I obey.
Right.
That's what I do. So because of how he helped me through the film, it felt easy for me. There were a lot of emotional sequences, very real sequences.
Right.
There was a certain sequence because he's a gangster. I'm supposed to be afraid of him in one of the sequences, and that is one emotion that I feel as an actor is very difficult for me to feel, like to show.
Sure.
And DQ was saying the other day that it came across very naturally, and I actually would, attribute the naturalness of my fear to how you were performing. It was amazing working with DQ. We didn't speak as much on set, but I could feel that he's a very warm person. He takes care of all of his team members, and it matters to me that people around me are nice. You know, I feel happier around people like that. I feel more energetic. So thank you for that. Thank you for being nice to all of us.
Wow. Thank you so much for sharing that.
Good afternoon. Hi, Dulquer. Straight. Yeah, hi. I'm Vijay Lakshmi from the Free Press Journal. My question to you is, earlier in May when Tovino was down in Mumbai for the special screening of 2018, he mentioned a very crucial point about the Malayalam film industry. Like, unlike the other languages down south, there is still, not a outstanding pan-Indian Malayalam film that has made that kind of noise, like say a Pushpa from like a Pushpa or an RRR or a KGF in comparison. Do you think as a producer and more importantly as someone who is presenting King of Kotha on a pan-Indian scale, do you see that change happening?
I think, especially post-COVID and the advent of OTT, I think now if you want to draw people to the theaters, you have to offer a theatrical experience. There has to be some kind of spectacle. Like people, I think, need that value for their money, right? They need entertainment on a larger scale. So Malayalam always having been very much more like budget focused. I think we were always a little wary of going bigger. But I think this whole lockdown and people watching our cinema is kind of making us now a familiar face across. So now I think we all have a lot more courage to push that. And what I think is beautiful now in India is we're all discovering so much more about each other, so much of our stories, so much of our culture, like our microcultures. Like if you, like a Kantara, I think had that beauty of that exactly, which is not familiar to people, say maybe up north or maybe in the northeast. It's so far away from them. So I love that we are telling rooted stories from each of our like places, and then getting that to spread as much as possible.
Hi, this is Abhishek from Bollywood Now. Here. Firstly, congratulations for two things. One is you completing 11 years in the industry. Also, your two back-to-back releases. So we are happy and lucky to see you on screen. मेरा सवाल है आपसे हिंदी में कि आपने कहीं कहा है कि आप खुद को स्क्रीन पर देखना नहीं पसंद करते या नर्वस रहते हो. तो अभी दो बैक टू बैक पिक्चरें आ रही है, एक वेब सीरीज है और एक बिग स्क्रीन रिलीज है, तो आप इसे कैसे देखते हैं?
क्योंकि आई थिंक मोस्ट ऑफ अस एक्टर्स हैव दैट. अरे ये सीन में ऐसा भी कर सकता था. Could have been approached different way. Maybe I should have done this. A lot of the times I think for me, I don't know about the others, but हम जब scenes perform करते हैं, Obviously directors tell us certain things and हम भी improvise करते हैं. पर जब हम शूट खत्म करके जब हम रूम या घर जाते हैं तभी उसी वक्त एक आइडिया आ जाता है लाइक अरे मैं ऐसा कर सकता था उस सीन में. Weirdly these things happen later. So I think when we watch ourselves on screen, I'm like, I should have done that. That happens, but I think it comes from the passion towards it. But yeah, I think I'm getting a little more used to it.
Hi all, this is Atulya from Midday. My question is for you, Aishwarya. Ever since Maya Nadi, you have picked up roles which are quite memorable. So what made you say yes to King of Kotha?
The story and as well as the scale of the film. I couldn't understand it, but I knew it was something big.
Dulquer, I have a question for you as well. How has your association been with Z Studios as a producer and an actor, and to bring this film to a larger audience?
It's been great. Actually, I've earlier been a little wary of big studios, because sometimes there's so many departments, and sometimes there's no ownership of the film. Like every department will keep the decision making keeps getting pushed around. But my experience with Z has been fab. Like they've really been true partners. They've been with us through the entire journey of making the film, even in edit, and now in post. A lot of our marketing is entirely them. I give them full credit. They're really passionate, and they understand cinema. And they make so many films a year, it's like 40, 50 films a year across languages. To see them give a film so much time and attention, it's been a wonderful experience, and I think Wayfarer will happily associate with them in the future also.
Hi, Center here. You can see me. Hi, this is Mayur here from Beyond Bollywood. Firstly, warm welcome to all of you. I think Dulquer is like one of our own as well. And but really happy to have Aishwarya. I've had the pleasure of seeing a couple of your films apart from Ponniyin Selvan. There was this brilliant film on Netflix. Yeah, Kumariya, that was the name. Dulquer, firstly, obviously, I'm a journalist. I'm also a film critic. And मैं उम्मीद करता हूँ कि आज आप मुझे चुप नहीं कराओगे. And मैंने आपकी फिल्म को 3 स्टार दी थे, वो genuine थे, कोई बिना डर के नहीं थे. So firstly, obviously, looking at the title and in the age of pan-India, I am obviously born and brought up in Mumbai, but my primary language is Hindi. And I would say especially the northern and the Hindi belt. The moment I see this title, so how important firstly it is for you guys to tell them it is King of Kotha and not the usual Hindi pronunciation.
So it's in the film Kotha, in Malayalam it's Kotha. It's a fictional town. Such a town doesn't exist. So we needed to create a fictional town, so it was named that name. It had to be a bit of a lawless land, so I think that's the reason to come up with a fictional town. But the thing is, I didn't want to change the name across languages. I wanted it to be one film. And in a way, it's interesting because there is a little discussion about how to say the name. So I think any kind of conversation, any kind of chatter about a film helps the film in some way. Like there is conversations happening. So I think in the trailer, when I'm dubbing the film in each language I have to kind of say the name a little differently because Kotta in Telugu means new. In Tamil, it could sound a bit like a abuse. And then in Hindi, so I remember like Rajkumar during Guns, he's like, King of Kotha, like Kotha. I was like, no. It's not that.
And one more question, Dulquer, for you, obviously. Based on the trailer, obviously, it seems like it could be perhaps 80s or a 90s setting, and where obviously the region loves football. So I wanted to ask you, obviously there's the great Diego Maradona, but how much of a football fan are you, and whether it's a national, international team or a club team, which ones are your favorite?
So in all honesty, I don't watch a lot of sport. Sorry to disappoint the fans, because in Kerala it's like religion, but I'm very bad at lying. For some reason, I played it in school, but I'm very bad at tuning into television for some reason. At a fixed time, something's playing out. I think my whole life I've struggled with it. I've tried to set reminders, alarms. I'm very bad at that.
Pooja Navathia from Awesome TV. Congratulations. The trailer looks simply awesome. And welcome to Mumbai.
Thank you.
So my question is to Dulquer. Trailer ke end mein thoda sa twist dikha. If you can give us a little spoiler, are you playing double role in this film?
But if I reveal that, then you won't enjoy that in the film. So, it is an interesting twist. But for the full viewing experience, see it in cinemas.
Aishwarya, coming to you, you have worked with Dulquer's father before and Christopher. Yes. So coming back to Dulquer, the father-son duo, how would you explain your experience to be?
So I know where Dulquer gets all his good qualities from. Wow. Because I've worked with Mamuka before. And I adore him, and I adore Dulquer too. And I'm saying this from my heart. I love these two gentlemen. I think we are so fortunate that Malayalam cinema has them both. And now Mamuka, I think this is Mamuka's gift to Indian cinema.
Wow. Wow.
That is nice. Dulquer, coming to you, we've seen the trailer, it's fantastic. And I'll come to the background music, because in Malayalam cinema, coming from the time when we have seen Narasimham, Valyat, and the background music has played a huge role. That's become way more popular than the dialogues, if I could say that. Coming to King of Kotha has a fantastic BGM. Did you at any moment feel that swag when you were preparing for the role because of the BGM?
So a lot of the times whenever we commit films or we read scripts, we never hear music. We don't know the songs. So a lot of that is, we also enjoy it when you guys enjoy it. We probably hear it for the first time when you all see it.
Hi. Tejashri here from E-Times. My question is to Dulquer. We saw the trailer. It is thrilling. And your character, your rowdy character is excellent. We are already getting the vibe of Pushpa, but somewhere. So, like the pose and the dialogue and everything. So, can you tell us,
there's no influences as such.
Yeah.
I do love Bunny a lot as an actor and a performer. But I think this film was with us since 2019. And I think even as far as maybe 3 years ago, they'd put out like a character sketch. So we kind of had this plan in our minds. But I've heard this, and I think, in some way it's a compliment, but we're not trying to imitate or copy. But I hope it does what Pushpa did.
Yes. And also, as you said, you dubbed for all the 4 languages, right? 3 or 4 languages, yeah. And superstar, natural star Nani is all praise for you. He recently said that Dulquer is the only pan-India star who is committed and talented. What do you have to say on this?
It was very kind of him to say that. But I think there are many actors who do what I do, who work across languages and speak those languages or dub.
And yesterday you met Samantha and Vijay, and you had your bromance over there in Hyderabad. So what do you have to say on this?
It was very random though. So we were promoting in the same hotel, and they were next door. So I saw this poster and I was like, oh, maybe they're setting up for the coming days or something. And I think Vijay also walked by, saw my poster, and he's like, oh, yesterday was a launch, maybe this is, left over from that. And then suddenly the teams met and they're like, what? We're all promoting at the same time. So we did a little collab. I think we might put it out today, where Kushi and King of Kotha, we have a little conversation. But they're all dear friends of mine. I think another benefit I have from working across industries is I get to meet all these wonderful actors, and I get to form these great friendships, and we all reach out to each other, even if it's to promote our films. If they want something launched in Malayalam, I do it, and vice versa. And it's a very nice energy that I share with all of them. And I hope, that we all collaborate soon on something.
Yes. Thank you, and all the best, all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.